Ooh, this is called hairy tofu. You can't see the hairs on it right now, but I saw it in the market the other day and I just had to try it. In Chinese, they call it mao tofu, which literally translates to hair tofu. I first heard of it in a series called A Bite of China. It is one of the greatest series ever made about Chinese food. If you're interested in the subject, then definitely check it out. Seeing this in the market kind of marks the end of summer. It's too difficult to control the fermentation and hot temperatures. So this type of tofu will be made in the winter months, the colder months. Winter is definitely coming in Chengdu, and I'm hoping to show that in my videos. Stuff like fermentation, smoking meat, things that people do to prepare for the colder months. The girl I bought this from covered it in mala flavors, Sichuan peppercorn, ground up with some chili pepper, so it's going to be like a numbing spiciness to it. I'm just going to deep fry it because that's my favorite way to eat tofu. Okay, so before I eat this, I want to explain how it's made, how it gets its hairs, what they are. So I'm going to go barge into Sarah's classroom. She's a science teacher. She can explain the words that I don't know. I just repeat the information I read basically, and I don't really know what I'm saying. So let's go take her some tofu and we'll see what she says about the process. I brought you a snack. So, I have some questions for you about it. Not some questions, I just wanted to explain the process. But there's a lot of words I don't understand, so I thought I'd bug you a little bit. It's a tofu. It's called mao tofu, and it's a special kind of tofu. The main way to make tofu, you soak soybeans, and then you grind them up into like a soybean milk kind of thing, and then you put a coagulant to separate the solids and the liquids. Take the solids, press out the water, you have tofu. Yeah, exactly. The outer layer of the tofu is rich with oil and it protects the bean curd from microorganisms. The key to this type of tofu is letting the microorganisms in. You want the microorganisms in because they break down the proteins and they turn them into peptones, peptides, and amino acids. First of all, what is that?
Like the building blocks of proteins. Amino acids are what proteins are made up of.
Okay, so you remove the skin of the tofu, you get rid of that, and then that allows more microorganisms in, and then you also add a brine to it. So that helps them, I'm assuming that helps microorganisms too? To help,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
yeah.
that microorganism is better in salty conditions.
Yeah. After several days, the mold, the yeast, and the bacteria grow in harmony. This is a quote I read. And it makes this fur-like covering on the tofu.
Okay.
So we call them hairs, but they're not actually hair, right? It's, do you know what it is?
It's the fungal hyphae. That's what.
Fungal hyphae. What does that mean?
It's just like branches. Like if we think about a plant, it has branches, you know, as it grows.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
But for
much
fungi.
smaller.
Okay. So it's fungus, basically. Parts of fungus. It's like fungus stems.
Yeah, that's how the fungus grows.
Okay, so I guess the next question is, how does it affect the taste of tofu?
But do they ugh, it sounds gross now. So it's fermented?
It's fermented, and then fungus grows on it. And then you take the fungus off, and I deep fried it, covered in mala, chili, and numbing Sichuan peppercorn.
I don't know if I want to eat this.
Dude, just try a piece.
There's a thought that there was mold on it, though.
Yeah, but it's safe.
It's just the thought of it is just
Yeah,
bothers
it puts
me.
you off, right?
I understand that otherwise people would die if they ate it, but
Yeah. Well, it's like cheese, very cheesy, like a old cheese.
like an old cheese.
It's not bad.
It's
It
got a
is super
stanky-
stank though.
It's got a stank to it, and it's gonna make your breath stink.
Should have brought mints.
Hello, students.
Today, we're gonna learn about
Remember about hyphae that we learned about?
hyphaes.
It's very.
You wouldn't want to eat much.
That's it. That's all I want.
I feel like I don't want any more either.
Yeah.
This is spicy from the mala, but
Super salty.
yeah. But that's the shit they
But
put
I
on
feel
it.
like that is like you slice it and you put it on like with some like cheese on a cracker and a caper
Yeah,
on top. Like
right?
that'd be like good.
Yeah, you need a
like
little
an
bit of
appetizer.
sweet or something added to
Ooh,
it.
you know what? Pineapple would be good with it.
Pineapple.
You could put it on sticks, you know, like cocktail sticks, like cut it smaller than this, and then put like a chunk of pineapple and a chunk of that. Because it does have that like potent cheese flavor, like
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not
it's
bad.
good. I like it.
Cool. All right. Thanks. Now I'm just gonna go home and sleep.
Stinky tofu out of here.
Okay, well, thanks for helping out, and thank you guys for watching. And please subscribe below. I'm gonna be putting some videos out, probably another one next week, or maybe early, or maybe late this week. So make sure after you subscribe, you hit the bell icon, because that will tell YouTube that they should notify you when I put a new video out, and it's the best way to follow along and not miss anything. Okay, so if you see tofu that's hairy, it might seem a little scary, but I kind of liked it, and so did Sari.
You know what's interesting? The reason we learn about hyphae is because which is really unusual.
Cool.
Not related to your thing at all.
No,
just kind of-
super boring. I tuned you out halfway
Yeah.
through.